We're live on YouTube, Ivy. Cool. Morning. What's up, YouTube? A little sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm saying. But what's fucking new? All right.
Good evening.
That's hot. Definitely no, bro. Oh my god, I'm so banned.
On Friday, the Department of Justice served the Federal Reserve with grand jury subpoenas, threatening a criminal indictment.
God, Trump is such a bitch. Look at that guy's fucking.
Just because it's
I'm looking for. There we go. All right. Good morning, everybody. So we're gonna go quickly over a couple of the ETFs here. I don't really think much has changed. I haven't really had a huge chance to look. Yeah, so it looks like on the 24-hour we gapped down from the close. Actually, never mind. I take it back. Yeah, so it looks like we are still in range. So definitely day trading opportunities possibly could arise here. There might be some bounce levels down around that 617.85, but it does look like it could definitely be an inside day. I would be looking at a target right here. Kind of similar to this, isn't it? Right? Same floor, virtually same floor. So similar range. Now, of course, that's a decent sized gap. If you were to leg down and start falling quickly, I would suspect a bounce at some point. But let's find that. Okay, so we're above that. That's big, right? Where are we sitting, or where haven't we hit just in case we were to fall? Because I do see that, but I also see this, which is 622.84, which I believe would be strongly where we would go up and fill that empty space. Same area before, 1 hour here, and I'm right. Yes. 623.70. So definitely could see a little bam. And that but honestly, if you're patient and you wait for the trade to come to you and for it to pop off the screen, it shouldn't be too tough. All right, Spy's another one that had a nice little juicy gap yonder. Still in range. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. That's just what it the fuck is. Sitting right here on top of that structure, a little bit higher than the 50% mark that you were able to retest underneath you previously. Ooh, that's a good idea. What am I fucking? Oh, you can't tell. This right here. You have ADHD, drink it. My work guide said this is all guessing. Just ranted for 30 minutes. Put me on speaker. Let's tell him to come debate me. I would absolutely love just because you know what people do, Mike, is they project what they are able to do. They would just be guessing. They would not know or have any sort of edge because they'd never put in the work. That's lit though, isn't it? I guess you just guessed your way back from a bunch of losses. That's funny. Um, I'm on TikTok too, Ivy, and it's just my face. So listen, that's fine. Less people like that in here, the better, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't have all that. We got good luck, dude. Yeah, someone does have to be liquidity. Who's that handsome guy on my screen? Get out of here, man. Was trying to gas me up. All right, so let's look over to the 2 hour. Same resistance as before. So this is actually pretty day trading as long as there's volatility present and you're patient. I think it might be end up being able to go well. Lots of empty space here because we gap down so hard. I want to pay attention to yes. So I would be looking for a first target of 692, and then I'd see if I'd get the rest. So Disney up. We'll see. Hold on. All right, IWM, little gap down, not a big one. I don't really see any opportunities in this one unless it was completely reversed, which I do not see on the chart, which means I'm not going to sit here and think about it until I see something happen. But if you want to try and trade that, you can, of course. Shows them 70. Yeah. That's kind of rough. Uh yeah, I know ANF dumped $20. It's again kind of shitty being right sometimes. Sometimes you're right, and I didn't even give it a chance to take this play. And it went straight to my target. 103. Literally. Perfectly too. I mean, that was a fire ass play. If anybody is already in that shit. I wish I would have seen that a little sooner. EDs, buddies. All right. Those are our three ETFs here this morning. Really quickly, last night we found, I do that every single time. We did find a couple of stocks to add to the watch list going into this week. If you missed them, taking a look at Sezzle, right? Got a nice little box up above us here, but ultimately, be straight sitting up front. So this one, again, nothing has really changed on that one. Bull also presented a pretty interesting setup. However, that we're not interested in that one until we're over 865. ACHR had a decent little setup over the top wicks right here at $9 for a run up to 946, possible up 962. So we're looking for an entry outside of those 24-hour candles. I wrote down Baidu as a speculation trade going into the tariff news. Baidu, Baba, one of the two. So you can keep it. It's only speculative, so there's no play there that I see. SMCI, I think, should have been, well, is added to the watch list. Has a pretty interesting setup. I think it's pretty straightforward over 31.42. Or taking a little risk over 31, we can look for a trade up into this area here around 35. So, and the last one was Oracle, which I know Burry said some bullshit about it, but it is obviously over 201.40, where we could see those sellers that just got added squeezed out. Anything below that, so no go. So, all right, 1 second, I'll be right back. Go ahead and drop your request if you have any in the chat. Espresso machine looking at you beautifully. I need it right now, dude. I don't have any tonic water, so I haven't had any espresso. And at this very present moment, I'm not sure if I'm alive or dead, but that's okay. Because we got boom boom sticks. Do you drink espresso with tonic water? Yes. How much of that machine is made of plastic? It's like almost entirely metal. It's chrome. No, I don't add any sugar or no simple syrup. There's an orange peel that you agitate and then let the espresso pour over into the tonic water, but no. None of that. All right, if you have anything, drop that request right now. What are we listening to right now? Okay. Happy Monday. Yeah, it feels very Monday like. Also, you know what's kind of pissing me off? It's halfway through January. No. No. Stop it. No. Why? All right. Anyway. Let's see here. Always trip out with retests, but I committed to hold through them. I took WTC at the circuit. That is a retest for sure. That might be what you needed though. I could see 192.36, but with that gap up there, dude, honestly, that's pretty good. For you. So I'd be looking above that pre-market high to go fill that gap and maybe even continue on your journey. So plug power. I don't see anything on the chart, man. Nothing apparent. There's empty space, way high. So I mean, one day maybe plug squeezes and gets up into the 578s, or maybe something crazy happens and 1150 gets hit. But obviously, you would need, the United States to fucking switch to hydrogen or some shit like that. I forgot what they do. AMD, I think it's hydrogen. I remember when people thought hydrogen was the next fucking. Oh my god. I've looked at some of the hydrogen cars too. They're terrible. Fucking the worst. All right, so AMD is at that 24-hour open level that we talked about previously and has bounced or is bouncing right now. Upon that bounce, it seems like it's gotten pretty close, if not already retested. Not quite yet. So if you look at actually, yeah, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, damn, actually. Damn. Was my target on the dot. Okay. Okay, yeah, so uh 2 hour. So clearly we need to get 203. That's first, and that has empty space in its price action, so that's good. Nah. So I think it's really simple. I mean, we first get above that 203.13, and then it would be a 205 break that would start the reversal and possible. And I mean, listen, AMD looks good. It looks pretty fucking good. I don't want to, but I'm gonna write it down. I said I would, so I got to. Santi, by the way, I promise you, when I get my hair cut, I'm coming to you. We'll live stream it or some shit. Nah, never mind. But for real, your work is clean as hell. Will not be making that sound. I got you. Let me know anytime. Hell yeah. Can I pay you in stride gum? No, just kidding. I'm sorry. All right. The window go. There it is. Can I explain Abercrombie? Listen, listen, yeah, probably won't trade it now. I can't. Now, maybe back up, but the play that I was looking to take was from here to here. And when something is moving down as aggressively as this is, you got to start looking further down because it's already starting to lose levels. You can look at longs back up above those levels. That's 105.87. So, pay me in signals. I'll come in there and just be like, yeah, we're swing cues overnight. Full port. Everybody keeps telling me to cut my hair, so defiantly, I'm not cutting it. Hey, better calm down. All right. PLTR just got upgraded and filled the gap. Yeah, little chance. Okay. Well, yeah, yeah. PLTR definitely has a. I think Peyton has his tonic water right now. She's coming in. 179.80. 179.80 is the wick. Thank you. Barrett's. Barrett's tonic water. Don't walk back to me. Keen. Yeah, man. I mean, this is just now lower time frame. I would be looking at a potential retest off of the cost basis mark if you do pull back, which would be around 176.88. But ultimately above 179.50, the first target will be 181, and then you have empty space up above that to contemplate continuation to the upside. DKNG. Make sure you are reviewing the stocks that you put on your watch list last night. If you did, get a mohawk. I've had a mohawk multiple times in my life. That day and age is gone. DKNG does not have any more juice, and I actually am contemplating possibly even going short on it with all of this consolidation and failure up top underneath the 34. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's straight down to 32. So it just needs a catalyst. That's all we're waiting for. So pins, um, I reckon probably underneath 2650 it'll be I'll call this quits. I can't really advocate for continuation if we lose that level. And it is, listen, I would take this again and fail and again and fail unless I knew for sure, right, that it was gonna go up. But a setup is a setup, and I'll take this every single time. Um, even if I get stopped out, I will still be waiting. Probably without, yeah, I'll probably end up buying if it ended up hitting 2460. I don't know necessarily if I'd wait for an hourly candle close for this. Pinterest has good structure. So even like a loss of 26.75 would probably cut it. Yeah, no, we just covered the cues. Yeah, when something like Abercrombie and Fitch happens, guys, I don't know, man. It reminds me of when I asked this girl Victoria to go to the homecoming when I was in middle school, and I had written her a note, and in the time between her getting note and opening note, another dude asked her, and she said yes. So I had to let it go. Sometimes you just gotta let go and let Victoria go to the dance, man, because she wanted you, she would have asked you. I just let it go. Just wait. Maybe my chance happens later. Actually, I'm not like that, but it's a stock, so I'll come back. Anyway, okay. Uh, well, yeah. Hold on. Sorry. All right. Hood is gapped down here to that 113.40 floor, which I just guessed. No, I'm just kidding. You've got a let's see here, 24-hour, 2 hour. I mean, nothing major. I don't see anything crazy here, but I do see 112.40 as a serious bounce level. That would be preferred if you were to go down and hit that and then gap fill, because then you might be able to start moving up. But you can see very clearly where and what is holding you down. Okay. But what made me take it down since there was empty space up? Nikki, that's a great question. So anytime, right? And there's no way, and I'm not going to sit here and promise you that I knew, right, that this was going to happen. I did not. It looks cool, but it's not. Because if I knew it was going to happen, I would have already gotten in on Friday. But I saw it on Sunday, so here we are. So I did not take this trade. But my logic here, right? Because yes, there was empty space up above is the same logic when you run into any floor or any range that has been building sideways forever, right? Is that the floor is going to respond. And even if it was minor, it would have given us a 120, which is actually the first target that I gave, which was 120. And that's where we could speculate on a punch down to move all the way to 105, right? So we moved, and you also have to think about the time in which you spent getting there, right? Huge rips up, small sideways, huge nonstop rip up. You're exhausted. So just off of that, I would be, I'm not putting when I'm trading against the grain. I usually have a pretty large reduction of risk. Um, and so this would be one of those trades that I would take with a reduction of risk, and I would simply be looking at the fact that it did have a chance to go and grab that floor and failed, right? And not only that, let me also give you a little bit of a greater detail, okay? When you're given the opportunity to send an asset into all-time highs, and it doesn't do that, and it opens up outside of the range, which is typically a signal to keep going up, but it fails and it starts moving down through structure. That is a signal to punch down. That shows me that given the opportunity to buy at a higher price, then we would be looking up. So,
Thank you for that explanation. I was very curious.
yeah, you're given the opportunity, right, to see this asset go higher, and it's gapped up overnight, and then all of a sudden everybody starts selling. That means they were waiting to sell given the opportunity anyway. Um, Pinterest CFO Julia Bra Donnelly sells shares. This can't be a good thing. Actually, that could be irrelevant. It could be for tax purposes. It's old as shit as well, right? So that's probably there's no telling. You know what CEOs sell, CFOs sell shares all the fucking time. I would rather go look and see how many shares she has sold, right? If she's dumped her fucking entire position, all right, maybe we got problems. But if she's just selling a little bit, I've seen CEOs. I've watched. Nvidia CEOs selling for tax purposes, going into fucking uh one of those big squeeze runs. I mean, so yeah, I try not to take. That's why one of the reasons why I just keep the news, off to the side. So all right, gold and silver. I'm not going to be able to tell you. Yeah, there's nothing I can tell you. It gapped up. It's ridiculous. I assumed this would happen last night. Silver's going to be the same way. Yeah, all-time highs. That actually was my target. You know what? Knock yourself out. Go short under the. I mean, you could go short under the floor. 75.77. You got a first target of 74.81. Knock yourselves out. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. 72.91. 123. I mean, channel. I'll take that. It's not bad. Not bad. Dollar General. Damn. Damn. Dollar General. So I mean, you're running into structure after just breaking out of 137.20. I would want to see 140. Let's see the 24-hour here. Yeah, simple. 148.60 is your next target up above you. I think you need to consolidate before you get all that, but we'll see. Elf has movement. Yes, it does. It's got motion, if you will, as the kids say. But it's probably going to fall, actually. I don't want it to, but it's probably going to. We'll see. Yeah, I'm over its highs of 88.24. You got a 89.17, and if that doesn't stop you, then the first green candle to your left is, yeah, it's actually, I was on the money. Look at that, 88.90. It's literally 88.97, $89. And it's this small little baby structure that we got to get through. So prepare thy ability. EVTV. Damn, why'd you take that away? It definitely has squeezed before. Um, I see empty space all the way up to 450. So, I mean, given the opportunity to actually squeeze, perhaps. With stocks like that squeeze, it can be really tough to, pick a fucking solid target. You don't know if it's going to baby squeeze out. I like core weave, I think. Yeah, I do like core weave. I like it a lot. It's got a great pinch. Pressure's on, man. Great pinch. Right? A pinch is what I call a wedge. I don't want to call it a fucking wedge because I don't want people thinking that it's gonna. These things are wedges are so just if you don't know what patterns are, wedges would be a bilateral pattern, right? Which means that they can go both ways. Which what the fuck does that tell you? Cool, thanks for the analysis, I guess. I'd rather acknowledge the pinch and acknowledge triggers or set a structure underneath us, right? So it is absolutely true, and I have seen this happen countless times. Inside of this pinch, you could pop down, dump too fast, and immediately reverse. And the same thing can happen to the upside. So I take no, wedge shows tension. I can admit that, but I don't care about what it implies. I just know that the pressure's here and that I'm looking to take it either up or down, depending on what triggers are in front of me. Core weave above 83 and outside of 86.60, and I see a fatty all the way up to 100, and I like it. I like it. So set your alerts. I got one at $80 and at 81.40. Write that down. All right. CRWV. Okay, cool. We got a second. Give me 2 seconds. I need espresso so bad I'm gonna fucking die. Just think of me as your barista this morning. I'll take a look at that in a second, Chris. Eyes up here, buddy. No shit. For which one? For which what one? Just 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. Oh yeah. I know that coffee hits. Hell yeah, this coffee fucking hits, dude. I mean, look at my eyes. Probably shouldn't do that on a standing disc. Sweet. That's a big chart you got there. What are you talking about? Dustbuster. All right. Okay, we're back. Yeah, if you have anything else you want me to take a look at, drop it. Damn, it's delicious. Holy shit. Yeah. For a day trade, I don't see any empty space up here, bro. That's the only when I want it, I will not day trade anything other than empty space. And that's one thing this thing does not have. Now it does have tension, it does have rotations, it does have a three, it's fighting for that cost basis. There might be a channel here. So yeah, that inconclusive. If I'm being honest with you, dude, I'm trying to, again, just being honest with whatever analysis I do. Soundhound looks pretty decent though. It does look like it's trying to make a punch back here today. Still need a 24-hour candle close, but outside or looking up at 1311, that's where you want to see price move into the 1350s, possibly the $14 mark. That doesn't look bad. Lower time frame, like what? Hourly's rough, man. 30-minute. So I mean, like maybe a little day trade up into there, but you know what I'm saying? It's so small. Yeah, I mean, you're here, so maybe you can pop up, fill that gap. That could be, I guess, again, it has to fit your risk to reward, but that's what I would be looking for. Yeah, so Lulu actually already retested back up and then fell, which kind of tells me that below its 202.40, we're going to go to 200 again, and it is possible to see a new low. But we'll see. Right now, it's between reclaiming 209.66 and losing 201. Demon Time. I'm watching it. We got less than 9 minutes here. 8 minutes. So Supreet, not every single time that something falls fast does it always have to reverse. When you fall fast, right? You have to. So I use, if you remember in the workshop, I use the rock climbing analogy, right? Where we talk about the um, need or have to go and push past something that should hold you back, right? So if that's a floor or you're falling and that's the top of a box. So the question that should be asked is when we fell, what did we lose, right? And what are we stuck under? That you don't even have to know my strategy. And you could make money off of probably, I don't know about consistently, but you could make money off of this analysis alone. If you can find where or what you're underneath, i.e., 69.73, then you can find your potential entry back up for, yes, that empty space. Now I see that it looks like it's 69.75. So it is not always promised that just because you have empty space that you'll keep going. At all, actually. So it all has to do with where you close and where that candle pushes into. So hmm, I could write one of those stupid letters. AMD has to recover the floor of 203.15. Yep.
Hey, Potter.
Yeah. What's up?
I put QXO in the bubble. Would you take a peek?
Yeah, I have a target right here of 28. I think that's pretty outstanding. Targeting wise, I see really little to nothing other than this here, but as long as you can get outside of 20, I mean, that's 50% of the way from here to there. So, yeah, I mean, you're in the space. Obviously, I think we talked about this last time being, so much empty space is probably going to happen in parts, but
Yeah, I'm gonna like 28.76. It's from an old box in December 21.
yeah, it didn't look bad. I mean, it's obviously picking up speed here, especially right there. You said 29 or 28? You see 29.
28.76.
Yeah, I see 29.88 as well. But that's good. Yeah, no problem. Got you. That shirt is fire. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I bought it on Instagram. Oh my God. Ivy and Alex. What the fuck? Nah, don't hide now. What the fuck? What? Dude, Alex.
The 2026 Alex is on fire.
Bro, but you see how like I'm not looking at live trade chat, then I look and they scurry, dude. That's crazy. Oh my
It's
God.
fantastic.
Part of their job description when they tell their families, like, yeah, we just harass our boss a little bit. He likes it. Love is love you, bro. Love that you're helping people. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Taking pics with that. Oh, that's Ivy. Ivy's been doing that forever, Karina. She just does that. I just so everybody in here knows what I look like, I guess. But who just opened my door and there's nobody here? What's up, little guy? Damn, dude, there's a beautiful Siamese stray cat outside my house, dude.
Is your coffee maker in your office?
Yes. Why?
Wow, the laziness.
Laziness? That's balling, dude. I'm balling. That's
It's
Jorge.
efficiency.
Yeah, dude. I need that. It needs the espresso machine needs to be in the place where espresso is needed. I already took 2 sips, dude. I feel like a whole new man. I feel like I could
He's
bite through
working
rebar,
the
dude.
IV bag out of it.
Yeah, yeah. It's auto brew right into my stream. Beautiful. He is a public domain. We're allowed to record him. That's mad funny. All right. So hopefully this morning you have a good setup. You know what you're looking for. You know what you want to trade. You rode the waves last week, and hopefully you have new. I do that every time I type that stock. Um, Hopefully you have a good watch list built up, or you're doing that. Um, ACHR, use IWM. Excuse me. Oh my God. See, this is the kind of shit that my assistants are posting on. Here, you guys can see this too, TikTok. Look what I had to deal with. It's my assistant.
Show him the other one, Potter.
What are you talking about? The brown suit?
Yeah.
I think they
The
said
brown suit with the black.
that's
with
just
the black
Got a dome.
leggings. My girl was
Bob,
dying. I'm about to,
bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was too. He said, "Damn." Potter got back, taking financial sector to the
that,
woodshed.
that was the best one by far, bro. Whoever made that one,
They,
man,
dude,
that shit was hilarious.
yeah. I couldn't breathe, bro, for like 30 minutes after that shit. Cause that's a cartoon like that somebody like drew for a game that I used to play, the Contractors VR game. And it was like they had like the contractor suit, he's got the little head suit on, but he's swole and he's got a, he's all obviously got a big, but damn, dude, I didn't even know that was possible. Did not know that was. I mean, it really helped me understand the true capabilities of AI. First there's a couple hot dogs and stuff like that, but like that was a whole body morph. So you're sitting right now, not standing? I am standing up. Yeah, I am standing up. Oh, speaking of, I need my phone. All right, I'm on YouTube. You guys go to YouTube. Why are you here? Looks heavy. Someone said them yams is crazy. All right, watch cues. Again, be careful here. It's all lower time frame day trading that we're looking at setup wise. You are have, which is good English. 1, 2, right? 1. So we're chilling. Not with those buttons. It is okay to let price settle, to let price move, regardless of how fast it's going. Right? Don't get sucked into that first candle for no reason. Okay? AMD, nice whip. Let's see if it can nay nay. That was a good whip right there.
I got an alert on Baba, dude.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
That's because it gapped up like fucking stupid.
Oh
That
shit.
one's
Okay.
yeah. Maybe in anticipation for the tariff news.
Maybe, dude. Maybe those 170s. I'm gonna look at those again.
Yeah. Tempt
Probably
fate.
let me get my check them out.
Look at that AMD. Oh wait, I didn't go over Celsius. Where's that at? Are we at new? Oh no.
I know I pulled back. AMD looks good, Potter.
Yeah, it does. I'm trying to grab that one.
Oh, come on, gold. Let's go, baby.
Do you swing that?
Dude, no. I got out too early.
Damn,
But
AMD is
I
expensive.
I made like 3 bands off of it. I'm up 1,300 right now off this bounce.
Jesus, man, great job. I love your
Appreciate
laugh. I love your laugh more than your
Thanks,
wife
bro.
does, dude.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, tell her.
Yeah, I told her that you told me that I sound like a pickup truck starting to start up when I laugh. Dude, I told my boy that, bro. He fucking spit his coffee out, dude.
No
He was fucking
shit.
dying. Yeah. I'm like, great. When I go back to work, these motherfuckers are gonna hear me laugh. I'm gonna sound like a fucking pickup truck, dude.
Oh my god, that's funny. That's
That is hilarious.
Well, dude, it's gotten worse since I started smoking. But I gotta, or I'm. This is my last month, dude. Yeah, I gotta stop.
I was gonna say, yeah, that'll definitely.
Yeah, because I get DOT'd, Department of Transportation. I get drug
Oh yeah,
tested from the
yeah.
feds. So yeah, I can't fuck around. I'm driving that big ass fucking tank. Yeah, they don't
Whenever
want us to be.
you're testing the drugs, which one's your favorite? Or is it different? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Right,
That was a bad
no,
joke.
it's random, bro. It's random because I walked in there, right?
My
And they're like, hey,
favorite.
Salcedo ID, you got alcohol and drug today. You just walk up there and fucking you wait, and
Yeah,
when it's your turn,
in an
you go
alternate
pee and you
timeline,
test.
you actually walk up to a booth where they give you like a joint and a shot, and they're like, "All right, back to work."
Well,
You
that's what they
pat.
used to do back in the day, bro. The garbage men back in the day, bro. These guys, they used to give them alcohol and all kinds of shit, bro.
I bet.
Dog, like, you guys used to tell me stories, bro. Like some of these
Ooh.
OGs, like from that been here for like 60 years, bro. They were telling me stories, man, about the shit they used to get back in the day. All the shit they used to get away with.
Oh
So
yeah.
like, damn, you guys are crazy, dude.
Real quick, guys. Celsius is. I have runners, and I know some of you guys, and longer expiration contracts. Uh, yeah, I'm up 430%. The spread is wide. But I'll go ahead and see if it's going to make a new high. Anybody day trading the Qs right there? If you took that entry over 623.62, I grabbed AMD, which this is this is the first time in I didn't think I traded AMD last year at all. It's been over a
Yeah,
year.
you did. You
Did
did,
I?
bro. You made 30. Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
that's
You
right.
made it. Remember when
I
you made the
I
30
thought that
bands off those five
I
renders? You read that shit with me.
that's
What you
right.
talking about?
I was just thinking that was MU. I completely confused that with MU. Yeah, that's right.
No, you
And look
made a
at
bag off AMD last year.
that's right. That's right. That's how quickly I forget fucking
Yeah.
hit and quit,
Damn, bro.
dude.
I thought I smoked a lot, bro. You gotta take it easy, Potter.
Right, bro.
Oh, brother,
I
listen,
got
don't
that
even.
trade on my screensaver.
Potter?
But dude, I actually should have counted how many like solid. Oh man, Archer is starting to climb
You
here.
should go back and look at all your fucking
Count them up.
shit that you sold, bro. Count them up, dude.
I
Fuck
should.
yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. ACHR is taking off the top here. Obviously, you got to stay a little closer to the money on that one. Contracts are pretty cheap though. See what I can get out of this one. Stop loss is that $9 mark. I'm gonna try to take AMD to 209. It's the only place that seems worth it for me to take it. So, damn, you're right. I dead ass did forget. Yeah, Netflix is actually getting a green candle here today. First time. You got the floor recovered. Now it's basically the 50% mark at 90.60, John. And then outside of 91.20, you're looking real good. Real good. Oh yeah.
How's your dog, Potter?
She's good, man. She's at the vet right now, so
What happened to her, bro? Did
she
her fucking lung blew out or what?
no, so she's got like obviously a thing for squirrels and shit like that, but it was nighttime, so no squirrels. Doesn't matter to her. She took off. She does this every time. It's like one of them horses at a race. Like as soon as you open the door, dude, like you hear her nails like like she's trying to like gain traction, and she just flies out the door. I think she tore something in her leg last night because she turned the corner hard. I mean, like a fucking racehorse. Damn, AMD. Sheesh. Um, and she started yelping, walked back in limping. She was yelping loud enough where I was like, "Oh fuck!" I thought like something terrible had happened. She got bit by it, but it's happened before. This isn't the first time it's happened. Last time she just kind of shook it off, but this time I was like, "Dude, I'm not getting stuck with a fucking $7,000 vet bill." I took SPY and Keta Qs. That's all right. Good, good.
All the tech is pushing right now.
Poor baby, man.
PLTR, NVIDIA. There he
What up,
is.
Shed? Buenos dias, Shed.
Good
Chad,
morning, guys.
how was
How's
Always
everything
as well.
how was SGR? Ing
today? It was a good time.
look like it, man.
The weather was perfect. The snow was good.
Oh yeah. All right. Fuck yeah. Look at that, AMD. Little shit. I don't think we traded AMD again after that, though, did we? I'm trying to remember.
I think we did, bro. I think we traded one more time.
Because I think AMD and MU were around the same time. That's why I'm merging the history. Yeah. I got into AMD, but these contracts were way more expensive than I'm usually happy with taking. So Qs are doing a great job filling up that gap. How's that WM? Yeah, MU or IWM seems to have found the floor. Watch it flip that candle. Look, I like red candles right there. So look at that red candle at 259.90. You could try and take that one in for the gap possibly. There's not a lot up there, so just be mindful. Be mindful, guys. Core Weave is moving. If anybody has $100 calls on Core Weave, it's starting to take off here out of that tension. Look at the 24-hour. Obviously, we need to get above 84.82 here. Start making our way up. All right, AMD just tapped my one of my cost basis targets here. This is, I mean, that's a lot farther. I thought that 15-minute candle will go, but try and hold 204.86 now. Yep, right there. Wow, Him's Health just has slammed into a 24-hour box. You could be looking for a bounce trade on that one. Potentially. It's not responding heavily right now, but it could be soon. Looks like 31 needs to be reclaimed here. Sorry, oh, I gotta turn this fucking air. All right. Beautiful. Fuck you. Sorry, excuse me. That god dang. I got a potty mouth, guys. Potty mouth. See, I say that with love though. So I feel like I'm changing the word.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like I said that, but with nothing but joy. If you guys took that entry on IWM, Potter doesn't give signals. Where are the signals at, Potter? God damn it. That was a sweet little day trade right there. And Archer is moving on up. If anybody took Archer, not bad. 44% right there. She. Wait, is that real? There's a spread weird. Yo, Core Weave. Damn. That shouldn't be real.
Did anybody catch BA?
I didn't, man. I saw that one, but
Damn.
couldn't do it. Still has an overhead target of 237.50. What do I think of Apple? Probably nothing good. That's actually a crazy perfect box that it is creating right now. Crazy perfect. You have nothing but empty space underneath you, which honestly, you got to look at that. Because of all the rejections overhead, you need to pay attention to how that space is falling. And so it looks like it's 256.21. That's when you can get a final verdict on this one. I mean, the wicks aren't as extraordinary. You know, if it had maybe even wicked off a 261.75, that would have been preferred. But yeah, I think you're waiting. You know, if you're looking to take it down, maybe you use one of these inside candles here, one of the 256.80s. But yeah, that's should I take 261 IWM? I think you probably should have already done that. You know what I mean? But that can't, I mean, maybe off this retest, which is what you're getting on the 3 minute right now. I'm fucking dead, dude. I keep looking at this picture of me as Robin Hood with the thick Robin Hood. I can't. I can't fucking do it, dude. What the fuck,
Did you watch
man?
that trailer?
Oh, shit.
My brother.
Is that what you do with all that BBL money or what?
Yeah, man.
The
I got
BBL
a
gold money?
I got a short spine shortening surgery and a BBL, dude. Fucking crazy,
Hello,
man.
princess.
We're getting pretty good at this
Oh,
bow, though, dude. I shattered one of my arrows with my own arrow, dude. It was pretty cool. It felt like Robin Hood for real.
that's tight.
Yeah.
Did you watch that trailer?
Which for the Robin Hood, I'm going to go watch it, dude. Fucking trailer. I already know. I already watched. I saw like the one of the clips from it. Yeah, I'm going to go see that. I'm gonna take Peyton.
Yeah, dude, it looks mean. I like it.
Yeah, I'm into that kind. I like obviously A24 is fire. Oh, look at that 24-hour candle on Q's. Yeah, that's a good plan this morning. Open floor, fill gap. What do I think about Elf to 92? I think that sounds fucking great, dude. That sounds great, but I feel very strongly. And again, I'm in this. So like for me to tell you that I think it's gonna fall, you know what I mean? It's good. It looks like it's gonna fall. You got two rejections out the top, and if it doesn't, right, it's gonna be right around here, around 84.90, and we're gonna bounce, and we're gonna go right back up, and then we're gonna go make a new high. Now on the 24-hour, I think 92 is really selling short. You know what I mean? I think 98 probably is even. I mean, 96.11. Nice bounce on AMD, by the way. Actually, good bounce on everything. Fucking IWM, beautiful bounce retest there. But yeah, I mean, I've bought a lot of equity in Elf. I mean, it's literally like 3 times. Yeah, it's just 3 times in a row now that I've nailed Elf equity purchase. I probably keep doing this for the rest of my life. Just keep buying Elf equity.
Hell yeah.
One of those videos, I'm gonna pull up in a fucking one of those Japanese little trucks, one of them little Japanese cargo trucks, and one of those
With some black eyeliner on?
Yes.
maybe, but one of those IG people who comes up and says like, "What do you do?" And I'm just gonna be like, "I just buy Elf, just Elf Beauty, man." That's all I'm gonna be able to tell them. That I don't think I've ever wanted a car so bad. I mean, I'm buying it, so it's not like I'm like, but like oh man, that's so cool.
Getting a Rivian?
Nah. Oh yeah, but nah. I'm gonna get one of those little Japanese cars. the little Japanese minivan. I love them so much. It's got to be like
Dude,
top 10
I've
car for me.
I've always wanted one. I want one and just to use it as like a golf cart.
Yeah. That's it. Sounds dangerous actually now that I think about it a lot. But yeah, I just want to pimp that ride. You know what I mean? Fuck your Lambo. Put a jacuzzi in one of them. They're so cheap. You could pimp individual rides. Like yes, my jacuzzi whip. That whip has an herbery in it.
Driving around town, people are going to be talking about the Daihatsu minivan riding with spinners.
Yeah, yeah, straight up. How can I get that thing lifted? Give me a 6-inch
That would
lift
be
on it.
awesome.
It would be awesome until you tip over.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm a big on core weave right now. Does anybody hit 100s on core weave?
Yeah, that was a good one. Still a good one.
I got next week's 100s. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, cool. I mean, right now you're playing pure IV right now because we're not even fucking remotely close to 100. Not even close. Now, my hope is that we get to fucking moving like we have in the past and we see a candle up in the ninth. All 100 should be easy once we get out. So, great start on this one. Archer's also doing pretty well. Expect a retest possible at
Hey, Butler.
891. Yeah, what's up?
I was waiting for that. I can't chart right now, but that 9140, I believe it is, that top of the box on CoreWeave, like a 1 hour, 4 hour box. I guess
Huh?
I'm kind of waiting too late for that trigger, huh? Because I saw that if you go down to the 30-minute, like right where you are right now, to your left, it's in between two boxes on my chart, and I see that little bit of, I don't know, struggle, bullshit, whatever you want to call it, and so I waited to get in. I guess I should have kind of ignored that because it's not as prevalent on the higher time frames.
We get in based off of what's around us, right? Not like you don't want to always just look up above you and be like, oh, we got to break this and this and this. Like, what you want to do is try to set your stop, but and that's you're gonna hear me say that over and over and over again. My stop loss needs to be if I'm gonna take it here, it's gonna be at 79.90, or it's gonna be at 81.40, or it's gonna be at 82.90. All of those levels are going to be places that I'm taking it in advance, or in this case, early. But to your point, no, it's not. I mean, the contracts are getting a little expensive, but over 86.67, theoretically, you could also be looking to the upside there. Qs have filled their gap. AMD, give me the fucking money. Oh my god, dude. Oh, there goes another pair of shoes. Fucking A, dude. You know what? Why don't I just wear flip-flops trading? I didn't ever think about that. Damn, bruh. God damn. College started back up, man. I guess it's time to stick to swing trades. Don't be sad, man. Live life. You probably make more money that way anyway.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat where work picked up crazy again. Can't even, killing me.
I mean, man, life pulls me away sometimes, even from the charts. I just have to work with what I got. You know what I mean? I try to look at it universally. Like, I guess I'm not supposed to be trading right now. That's just how it is. It's so funny. Every time I've gone on vacation, you can ask the chat. Every time I have
Yeah, I
gone
know
on
it
vacation,
dumps.
the market doesn't just dump. I mean, it fucking dumps. Like, multiple day dumpage, like, just red
That's what I
candles.
told myself today. That's what I told myself today. I was like, maybe you're just not meant to trade. It's not going to be a good day. And then I opened the app and everything is going straight up.
Oh, fuck.
So
Just
notepads
one of
out
them days,
whenever
man.
Garrett goes on vacation. Puts.
Yeah, just hedge yourself automatically. I would. Is anybody at AMD with me? I took this one. Obviously, I
I sold
said
my
that.
puts at 100 at open.
I am, man.
Oh, nice. When does Potter have PTO planned? Me? Paid time off. Think I get paid? I pay myself.
That's the blessing and curse, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, the last time I went to Disney, I made shit. I think I made like
Okay,
20.
shut the freak
I mean,
up.
I made enough to not really worry about it.
I remember 16 bands because that's when we played Baba.
Yeah. And listen, we balled out. I balled out on everything, dude. The lady be like, "We also offer an exclusive pack," and I'd be like, "Shut up, I'll take it. Go ahead." He's like, "It was for the swingers group." What?
You've got
Yes.
Pluto.
Do what? You and your nephew are watching it, Mel Mel? You got your nephew trading?
Real quick, while I can talk, that little study room thing we did, I don't know. Obviously, it was because I asked, and I appreciate all of you like crazy, but that was like the best one we've ever done where everybody was just super into it and involved and helping everybody. I love that shit.
Yeah.
We need to let people know when we're doing that more often.
Yeah, I mean that's
Shout out
all
to
the
Junior, man.
yeah, that's all the group. They, you guys always have this is your Discord,
And Neil
is
and everybody, man.
so, anytime if you join this Discord, if you're not in here, like that's one of the best think about it. I mean, like you're able to be with a bunch of people who are all doing the same thing, and that's not easy to do. So it's cool. Or we've still ripping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm up 230% right
Man,
now.
Philo called that motherfucker out. Good shit, man.
Stelio did?
Philo.
Oh. Thought it was Stelio, dude.
Yeah, where is that
Dude, I'm
guy,
sure,
man?
I don't know, I guess
He's
because you're the broadcaster, you never really get to see it, but we were in the study room and everything was going great. And then Philo hopped in there real quick and he charted like I was like 50 things in 10 minutes. Everyone beautiful, just perfect.
mm-hmm.
But that was crazy to see because obviously, like, we
Your
see you do it,
WDC
but
is
you're explaining
retesting
while you're
at
doing it.
200.
What's retesting? Sorry. Keep going.
WDC,
Got
it
it.
sound like cost basis right now.
Go ahead, Golf Man. What were you saying? You said
No,
Philo's.
it's
Yeah.
just crazy to watch Philo, like his charting skill and how well he understands it. And like you look back in the live trading chat, the shit he puts in and the little warrant, it's always just kind of
Yeah.
plays out how he says. You know what I mean?
He's good at what he does, man. I've been telling him that, to have, be, trust yourself because if I was in his boat, knowing what I know now, wouldn't be a fucking doubt in my mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
shit's about to pop. Damn, dude.
Bruh.
Western Digital, good shit. Fucking Matt, good
Yeah.
shit, bro.
You guys are doing so good, man, at finding these plays. Everybody in this Discord should do the study room. I'd be really
Well, that's
curious
what
to
we all
see.
do, man. I mean, it's not like we're trying to fucking keep anything a secret. Like we all
Oh
hop in
no.
there and chart.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
we all shoot the shit and we all like chart and feed off. Like we all like compare our charts, but we do find really good plays in that study room, man. Like,
I think it's so
but
important too every time I go in there, I feel like I ruin it. You know what I mean? Because everybody
nah,
else.
man.
I
Every time you
want.
come in there, bro. Every
I
time you
know.
hop in there, you always. Sheesh.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Whenever I hop in there, dude, you guys are serious, and I'm in fucking party land or some shit.
No, that shit's funny though, man. You crack us up.
Nah, it's cool to see, man. I don't think that a lot of spaces like this exist, if at all.
Yep. Not that I know of, man. Shit. But it's cool though. We could all go in there and fucking help each other out. So like any new people, I mean, if I have time, I'll hop in there. But I'm going back to work, so I'm not gonna have as much time. But if I do have the time, I'll try to make it to hop in there to help some of the new guys.
See,
Just
what's
send me.
awesome is the fact that you're the one talking about it. And obviously we all get better, but you're not the one you're the one helping. You know what I mean? And for you to
Oh yeah, man.
advertise
I
it so
mean,
much and
yeah,
just
bro. I
awesome.
mean, I can if I can, I will. You know what I mean? If I got the time, I'll help you guys out because I was in your shoes before, golf man.
Yeah.
So I remember that.
Yep.
And this is the fact that you asked questions and you went in there and actually charted, bro. Like good shit, good shit, golf man. Like you went in there and you charted and you did really good, bro. Like I told you when after you were done, like good shit, bro. Like you came a long way and your charts look clean as fuck. So just keep doing it. Just don't stop charting.
Hey,
Nice. Pilo
LAC looks
texted me
good on
that
the
too.
4 hour equity play, maybe. Long term up to
Pilo told me that too. He
$10.
said he charts for an hour every day. It's funny you talk about that. That was what we were talking about in the study room. That LAC taking 2027 leaps on it.
Yes, sir.
You got to chart
Yeah,
every
it's
day,
holding
bro.
cost basis at the next level right now.
Yeah, you have to, man. You don't.
Stay
I
fresh.
do like 2 hours, bro.
Not every day, bro. Like give yourself a break at least on the weekend because sometimes charting it can get a little overwhelming if you do it
I chart
every
on my
fucking day.
iPad though, and I'm bored.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same. I got my iPad.
I
I
do
don't
the
have a
same
computer
shit.
yet.
Yeah, but yeah, just try to give yourself a little break on the weekend.
More power to you on
Well,
the iPad.
I got part of
It's
a
I'll go
like
be right
weekend in
back.
Jose.
-5 degrees where I'm at. I'm not going outside for nothing.
Damn, where
Jose
the
got
fuck
me a
you at,
nice
cabrón?
ass monitor
Yeah.
for Secret Santa.
West Virginia.
Oh shit. Is that
Oh,
you?
it's
Is that
freezing.
you?
Mountain Mama.
Who was my?
Bro,
Was that
please don't
you?
say that, bro. I hate this place.
Hey, it's not that bad.
Blow them mountains up.
Does anybody want to take a look at cores and tell me how they feel?
You talking about CORZ?
Yeah.
I would look for a candle close on the 24 over 17.98 or $18. You can take it up to 20. If it fails to break out, then you might have a small play back down to 16.85. That's what I see on the 24-hour anyway.
Awesome. Thank you.
You bet. What did you see?
Maybe a punchback off the. There's like a 24-hour more of a range. Doesn't have like the taps we're looking for.
So you want to take it down?
No, I was gonna take it up. Here I can send you my chart.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I mean, if you look at the 24, there's 3 wicks at 17.98. There's another cost basis to the left of that. I mean, it's definitely a resistance point. Sellers have control there. So if you can but close above that, then you have that empty space. I would say up to that $20 mark on the 24-hour. If you drill down a little bit, there's a couple more trim points at 1913, or actually, sorry, 1907. But generally right there, 1930 would probably be a trim spot from that breakout above 18. So it's $1 play up, maybe $2.
All right, I put my chart in live trading. That
Okay,
I'm
I'll
not
check it.
actually in it, but that's like something. I mean, I'm kind of like trying to find ways to use the Potter box and like find punchbacks and stuff, and that's something that I would have done. Like, and you guys can like critique that, but I don't know. That's what it would have kind of looked like, and then shoot for the empty space. I was thinking, just like you said, the 19 is the first green candle on the left.
Yeah, I would definitely say I see what you're seeing. That's an early entry. If you look at those wicks, Potter always looks for as many touches as you can get, and it's clear that it tried 3 times so far to get over that $18 mark on those wicks and failed. So once you get over them, then you're golden to go, or more likely to go up.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
But if you wanted to speculate, it definitely is it's working its way to that point. So you could actually get in now early and probably maybe trim out when it retests that level, or add in if it closes above it, then you'll be in it already. But you're most likely going to get a rejection and or a retest before it does break out.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
You bet. Damn, that was a good bounce on Elf.
I'm here, guys. I'm on the phone. Anybody anybody able to squeeze out of AMD? Or is anybody holding runners or anything like that?
I never even grabbed it, Potter. But why would? What is it doing?
Yeah, it hit my target. I trimmed about
Oh
40.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. I
Would you get
trimmed.
the two tens?
I'll tell you. Hold on. Yeah, I got 2 tens.
Yeah. Okay. Cost basis of the box. Very nice, Potter.
Well, I mean, that shit popped off the screen this morning at me because
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. Somebody asked me about it multiple times, and I feel like John asked me about it too. But I was like, "Yo, with this channel, I'm gonna take my shot with that empty space up above." And then with the gap down this morning, bro, like, come on. You're playing the gap fill, but the gap fill leads to empty space, and then bam.
Good pushback. Juicy, dude. Nice.
Dude, it's and I get this is one of the reasons that I know signals don't work. It's because like if I told you if you had that on your watch list and I told you about it this morning and you were like, oh yeah, I'm with it. That's how you take that trade, right? Without feeling rushed and all that other shit because it's your trade. But if I'm like I'm getting into AMD, I know a lot of people by the time I say that I won't even looking at the contracts. I just okay, that's the one I want. I hit buy, and granted, you definitely could have gotten back in, or it came back down and retested my entry, but it's tough to with those quick ones. That's why like this morning that setup was like, ooh, yeah, fuck yes. It's like we got to take that one because with the gap down on the Qs in range, right? We got tech likely moving up, bullish, and then with AMD gapping down, leaving a gap, gapping down to a big floor and the bottom of a channel. I'm gonna take that trade every time, even if it kills me.
And that was off of a 2 hour like day trade setup too, right? That's something
Yeah,
that you
it
wouldn't like you wouldn't hold this like for
not
maybe
much
like what more
longer.
are you gonna get out of this shit? You know what I mean? Like it's already hit your target, you're done. Like why? I mean, maybe hold a couple runners, but
I mean, right now I'm so here's what I planned on doing. I wanted to get rid of most of the trade at that 209 mark. That was the box, but it's also a 24-hour wick, if you see right here. And that wick
yeah.
separates us from what I perceive as a floor at 213. Yeah, 212, right? And so I think it's worth potentially looking up. But I also know very well that this type of bounce, right, is the perfect base.
For
And
range.
if you look at what typically happens with AMD, yeah, you get some bounces, but that bounce was a part of a huge range. So this reversal means nothing to me until that floor gets recovered up above. But I'm happy with it. I mean, that was fucking yeah.
That was
At,
sweet, man. Yeah, that was good shit. On Monday morning, bro.
on
Fuck,
Monday
bang
morning, yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Hell
And the
yeah, dude.
contracts were
So,
the only variable there was the contracts were more expensive. But I mean, I mean, I just put in the same amount of risk I would with smaller expiration or shorter, cheaper contracts. Fuck. Um, and just play it that way. You know what I mean? 210's a solid target. So yeah, that was, I don't know. You got out at 209. Awesome. I'm glad you were able to get that one, man. My goal though is that regardless of whether it's like I don't want you to feel FOMO. I want you to look at that trade and be motivated. Look at like ask me questions about it. You know what I mean? Like just like he did, and that gives me the opportunity to help you identify that same thing. And that is why this morning, in the morning, like regardless of my presence or not, you should be going through the watch list. And that's honestly like, yo, I mean, I just had this idea, but like, if there's a lot of early birds in here, you guys could do what the other guys do at night before I get on live. You know what I mean? Some of you, I know there's kind of some of you wake up at like 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? So it's or 5:30 in the morning. I
shit,
know
wait
you.
till I go back to work, bro.
Oh,
I'll
dude,
be
you.
up at fucking.
What time do you?
I'll be up at 1 a.m. over here in California.
Wait a second. So what time? Yeah, what time? Your time do you go to work?
I go
1,
at 3 a.m.
3.
I
I
start
thought
at
that.
3. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be 6 here, right?
6 o'clock over there, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
Half an hour to fucking
What
look
time
at
do you
some
go to
shit.
bed to wake up then? Do you wake
Oh,
7,
dude. Oh my god,
6?
dude.
I know it's the worst. I hate to bring it up.
Fuck, bro. That's
I
why
had
I
to,
hate my. That's why I just hate my schedule, dude. But if the job is easy, but the schedule fucking sucks. I gotta go to bed by 7, bro.
yeah, man. I had to do the
Yeah, and I
same.
gotta get up, and I get up at midnight, and I go work out before I go to work when I was working. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna start doing that shit again. So
good
yeah,
on you.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get on that shit, and then now that I got this shit, like, because I spend most of my time trying to learn the Potter box this time that I've been off, and I mean,
You did it,
did I
dude.
master it?
You
I haven't mastered it, but I mean, I'm getting there. You know what I
listen,
mean?
there I haven't mastered it. There is no mastery of any sort of craft, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
as soon as
yeah,
you say I've mastered it, that means you can't get better. I got to get better,
yeah. You're
baby.
right.
You know
You're
what I
right.
mean?
You're
Got
right.
to
You're
get
right.
better.
You're right. Yeah,
But that being
that's
said,
right.
you got that shit. You know what I mean? You're
I
definitely
appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm proud of you for sure.
No, man, thank you, bro. That means a lot, dude, for real. Cause yeah, no, but like you said, bro, like I mean, I'm still gonna when I go back, I'll still be around, but I'm still gonna be part of this Discord, bro, for until you kick me out. I'll be here every day, bro.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, man, that's the beautiful thing about it is, you can pop in at any time and you don't know what's
Oh
happening,
yeah.
So yeah, fuck yeah, man. Got in a little late, used Tim. Nice. Nice little bag for
Have you guys been
Daddy
looking at
Chad.
Tesla at all?
I did this morning,
I already
man,
know.
and I did it, what did it do? Oh, I just typed Tesla and I had it up. I do that a lot. I think that's where I show my true colors. Yeah, actually, you
Like
know
over
what?
453, I think we can take it up to 475 or
Oh
470.
yeah, the gap. I know how
That's
to
not bad.
Yeah, but it's got
Oh,
I know it has
right.
that green wick at 457, but
It's
it just
actually
on the 24-hour it looks juicy going up.
look at it, Chad. Look at it on the hourly, dude. Go to the hourly, inbox it. It looks better
Oh shit, yeah, it
on the
does.
hourly. Fuck.
he said
It looks
fuck.
good.
Yeah, I want the 475. We
It's
got earnings next. When is earnings? Although that
Oof.
does that make sense?
Hey, yo, peep that.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
January
Bullshit.
But that's a
28.
lower half of the channel. So I think the most logical target right now is
Oh
right
yeah,
right
do
there.
the channel.
But you're also looking for a break in that channel. Ooh, that does look juicy. Ooh,
Little pair
mama.
of shoes, partner.
Ooh, pair of shoes, dude. Nah,
Maybe
I
get in
switched.
before the earnings volume starts hitting. We could also get a push from that alone.
No, I actually got some toe socks and those shoes that are toe shoes. So we're good.
Yeah,
I had to,
bust out.
yeah, I got some Festellos to, what do I think about? Oracle looks good. Yeah. I mean, it hasn't gone. I think you're getting some signal here a little bit, but yeah, you're there. Here, you know what I mean? Like this, this is where I just kind of box that out. Had to see the median already, and I watched to see how you close. I did speak about the wicks, and I mean it. That's 201.74. So as long as you keep your stop loss, my boy, that is all that really matters to me. Especially just what like today, man. Every day, but today, just knowing something that's knowing that there's a box that you broke out from below you, like even like once Elf took off, hands up on the fucking back of your head, dude. I'm leaning back. We're riding, you know what I mean? Because it is straight up point A to point B. I don't really need to do much of anything other than make sure that I'm checking on it, have my alert set in case, something like ANF happens. I'd never buy shares in ANF though.
Damn, dude. That shit took a big old massa.
Oh, bro, that stung a little bit. I know
Fuck.
somebody in here or on TikTok or YouTube actually took it apparently over. Yeah.
They shorted that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at
if
all the time,
you
like you said, it sort of break and then it failed and fucking damn, dude.
so I mean, if you look at it on the chart, playing and there's no way like if somebody was to say, does ANF go down and retest 105? There's no way of me, for sure knowing because it would just be we've played things that do this, right? They pull back and then they bounce. Now, yeah, gapping up and punching down through your own box after building that long and after that extended of a run, like, okay, I can definitely tell you that you're going to pull back, but I can only really say 119.45. That's lost. Okay, we could talk shop about this, but just playing off, like it's almost like playing the bounces. This is playing bounces. It's just playing bounces in reverse, right? It's that you watch, and this is something that, like, yeah, it helped me make the rule book. You don't short the top of boxes. You, if anything, wait for them to close inside of them. Like, but shorting the top of boxes or floors is a great way to get faded. faded in the worst way because that's where I look to see if buyers are going to pick it up, close the floor, and flip it to the other side. If there's empty space up above, ugh, your liquidity.
Potter, you
Felt your
took
pain changing that to faded.
Yeah,
you took
you
stuff
got that.
you took stuff off of like I think you took hymns. Fuck, I mean, last year I think you took hymns off the top of a rejection off the top of a box, and you went to short it, but you never. I think you forgot, and hymns fucking took a shit.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
I
Yeah,
do.
remember it?
Yeah,
Fucking yeah.
yeah, it did shit. Yeah, I can't remember where that
Mhm.
was either, but yeah, I mean, like even today on hymns, if you were to take hymns off a bounce, like obviously what's above is what determines what I want to do with it, you know. But ultimately, like if you have an extended run, it it is always going to be speculative. There is no for sure. You're going against the grain, but you're in a great place to be able to deliberate. Now, weeklies, I don't care that this thing dumped all at once. That's crazy. It hit cost basis. Even if it dumped all at once, you just can't take weeklies. You know what I mean? Off of a rejection at the top of a box, off of a 24-hour setup, that's just your brain looking at how much those contracts are worth. You know what I mean? If you were taking a rejection trade, you know, and saying I'm taking it to 119.66 because it closed at cost basis, all right, all right, I get it. But if you were taking like 104s, I don't know, that's madness, dude. I don't care if it worked this time. It's not going to work like that every time. Pins.
Potter, I wasn't gonna say something, but never mind.
Nah, go ahead.
I don't want to jinx it, dude. Nah, I ain't gonna say shit.
There's no such thing, man. We control.
I feel like this shit's gonna be like AI, bro. I just have that feeling. That's
You
just
mean
me. I could be wrong, but I'm just getting that feeling with pins, dude.
it has that climate, man. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it has that climate, for sure. Now, I think the possible only variable that changes this one is the fact that somebody might buy it, right? Because that, hopefully not overnight, but yeah, that would give us the volume we need for sure. And historically, right? Pinterest does that. Fills up that empty space. So, and it does not do it often. It does it after long periods. So I'm like, all right. And to your point, is this long enough? That's what she said. Pause. Sorry. But yeah,
Yeah, dude. I mean, it still looks good. I'm still gonna hold. I mean, I'm probably gonna hedge it though, Potter. I'll probably grab some shorts just to. I gotta look.
might be
I'll
better to open up a different account and sell options on it.
yeah, that too.
Fucking, I don't even know if I mean, hedging it, I think would mean
Yeah,
taking it to the floor 24.71.
yeah,
Who,
dude.
who's the best
But
team in the NFL right now?
Seahawks.
I mean, like
dude,
who's got the best record? I don't want to know.
I think the Bills are gonna do it, man.
Seahawks.
The
He's in
I think the
chat says
Bills.
Seahawks.
The Seahawks are good though, man. Fuck
Sound
Seattle. I
like a
want
seal.
Seattle to beat the Niners.
He says Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Sound like a fucking hawk, dude. Like no, it sound like a seagull, though. Seagull. This is the Dolphins. Didn't they just fire their coach?
Dolphins are out, bro.
They
Dude, the demise of that coach was funny to watch. Just
It
from his press
was.
conferences alone, from year 1 to like year 4.
Yeah.
Dude was coked out.
Oh my god, bro. He
Yeah,
should
that
not have.
guy, yeah.
He would do better in like Minneapolis or maybe like fucking maybe Dallas, you know what I mean? Miami has like that's all Miami is, dude. Yeah, like there's no like, you know, yellow brick road ass life in Miami, dude. You're a part of the culture or you're working for the culture. I swear to God.
I think he needs to start with some more sleep, to be honest.
Oh,
The guy
yeah.
looks he's got like the bags under his eyes. Like I don't know. I seen him the first year he started coaching, and it was so different. The
You
poor
kind of
guy looks
sound like
beat.
him. Sound like him a little bit.
Do I
Yeah, there was a
really?
meme that just showed all of his interviews the first 3 years, and I showed up first in a suit, like, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna turn this team around." And like year 3, he's like, "I don't know it. We got some
Listen,
water," and
I
he's all disheveled and like, "What are we doing here?"
yeah, dude.
It's so funny.
Fourth quarter Bears the best team in the league. First 3 quarters they're average. All jokes, they fired the coach and benched QB. Yeah, don't watch, man. Are we doing good on Oracle here?
You see CoreWeave tapping 90 and
Ah,
retesting 87,
okay, all right, all
trades down
right.
80 next few
Uh,
days.
I didn't hear anything you said, Chad. That's not your fault. That's my
Oh,
fault. I have problems.
my bad.
No, not.
So
I just
I
said
was
it
just
was
saying
my fault, and
CoreWeave.
you apologized. Go ahead.
I kind of talked over you, so I'm looking at CoreWeave. I love the empty space up to 100, but I'm obviously late on this push. So do I wait for a retest of 90, 33 back to cost basis like 87.50, and then maybe look at the hundreds?
Let's take a look at that.
Because I
Ooh.
don't want to get in yet.
Yeah, I
It's going
get
to
it. It's got to
retest something,
retest.
but I see that 100. That's
I
my
mean,
wait.
the thing is you want to try to be, like I say, right? You need to be at a retest level. So like 88.95. Or right now, the only overhead resistance I see is 90.84. Holy shit, this thing is fucking ripping. I'm not even paying attention right now.
Dude,
Are we, what are we
Yeah,
up right now?
I have a 90
Oh my
33
God.
top of a box. And then I think it goes back to that cost basis around 87 or 88.
Yo. Dude, I
So
can't,
you
the
guys that
wit.
got in or got to be bagging it right now.
Yes, we're up. I'm up a lot. You could listen, everybody. Announcement. This is a signal. You know what? Fuck it.
if you know the strategy.
If you know the strat. What? You're at
If you're talking over
26%.
why it's not a signal.
Nah, just take off. You could just take off what you put into it and let it go. At this point, dude, I mean, I don't know what you guys got your contracts at, but.
Yeah, I did that like an hour ago.
Yo,
I put 34 and
You said what?
I said I did that like an hour ago. I was like, I only put a little bit into it, and I was like, that first dingus turned it from like 17 to 81. I was like, what the hell?
Bro, I hate how much I've changed some of you guys. Dingus? That's crazy. It was crazy to hear it come out of your mouth. He said dingus.
The big old
475% on core weave. I did take the $100 strike. That is correct.
Hey, shout out to Philo on that one, bro.
Yeah, Philo, good charge, baby. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe I didn't take options. I only took shares.
Oh my god, dude. Send him to Diller's dungeon, dude. He needs time to think about what he's done.
I know, but I wanted it either above cost basis.
No
or
mames,
90.
Wade. No mames, cabrón. Are you serious?
Yeah, but I mean, I did load up pretty heavy on shares.
All right. I mean, at least you got a piece of the
Okay.
pie.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Exactly, because either way, from what I was gonna risk on options, it was like the same reward anyways.
Hey, good shit, cabrón. That was fucking beautiful chart, man.
Yeah. Good chart. Oracle's fucking twerking, dude. The contract's just doubled in price. We're moving up. Okay. Wait, hold on. Damn, I kind of feel like I want to play Helldivers. Just that was ADHD. You just caught it live. Did you hear that live? Damn. That was a moment of self-awareness for me. 203.50.
Squirrel.
He said squirrel. Straight up, dude. I just hate the memory thing, man. I just be forgetting shit all the time. Like sometimes I forget to put the car in park. You know what I mean? When I turn the car off, like I'll be trying to step out and all, and I'm like, oh shit, the car starts rolling backwards. Lose my wallet,
I've done that.
probably.
I get out and I'm like, it's the engine's still running. Shit, I didn't turn it off.
Yeah. The new card will tell me. It'll be like, please don't do that ever again. Hallelujah money. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry for playing the same music over and over again, guys. I know, but I'm gonna play Tenari win again. So you can mute the stream if you don't like it. I went and looked at the lyrics to like some of the songs, man. Whew. Heavy. But epic music. I wish there were more jam bands, man. Or places to just go jam. That was one of the cool, like when I was younger, dude. Like 20, man. All my friends just sitting around, no phones. Everybody's living in the moment. Actually, we dead ass had phones, but yeah, we just jammed for like 4 hours straight. Oracle's moving now, tapping, tippity tap right here. Let's see what it does, because I don't really see anything other than 206.50 here up above us. Can you imagine all the dorks who try to go? Dude, yeah, man. I hope you guys are just.
So many, bro.
There is. I'm missing a few of them, but I couldn't care less. I really could not care
me
less
too.
at
I
this
don't
point.
even, before it would bother me, bro. Like now, there'll be another play, man. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
There's always a fucking other play, bro.
And I think the longer you're in here, the more you'll see that, dude. The more you'll see how
sure,
good.
bro. I
Yeah.
used to be fucking mad, bro. Like when I would miss out on shit, and it's just like now that I've been doing it for a little bit over a year now, it's just like, bro, there'll be another play, dude. Maybe better play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Ripperoni. How old am I? I'm about to be 34 in May.
Come on, Nick, you fucking rip.
I showed my son this music video, the lyrics last night. He's more emotional than I am. He was like tearing up. Yeah. It was like he's a cool kid, man. He's like he's getting into Radiohead. He told me the other day, he was like, yeah, Dad, I listened to the In Rainbow album like 4 or 5 times in a row. I couldn't stop. I was so proud, dude. I was like, yes, sir. I've been doing that shit for years. Burpees sound good, dude. Somebody send me their workup. You know what? Send me your workout plan.
Oh, dude, you'll pass out, bro.
Do it. Send it to me. I'll kill. Hold on. I said that. Say it on.
You're gonna do 10 sets of 25 burpees, bro, and you got 3 minutes in between sets.
Yeah, I can hear my music. Damn, you're jamming to my jam right now. I can hear that shit. Hold on, let me fuck you up real quick. No, just kidding.
Hey, where the fuck is Manny, bro? Is he working?
Yeah, he's busy. He's doing spiritual stuff right now. He's probably astral.
Okay.
Yeah, astral projecting. God damn, Oracle. Oh my God, the contracts are breathing life. It looks like CoreWeave is giving us a little pullback here. Let's go to the 5 and see where we need to hold. Don't panic on the Titanic. Okay, so that's definitely going to be where if you want to take a short or anything, a hedge, I would say 87.26. Just, okay, well, hold on. Getting ahead of myself. Okay. It's one of my favorite things about teaching is it's so, like, look at this right there. Previous candle close, 15. Peep that. And so now we know, right, that a candle close underneath that would likely lose that floor, 86, and we'd lose what we got. So for now, let's let price work in the trajectory that it is working in. Damn, every time I look to Oracle, it's fucking oracling. Or licking. I'm sorry. Too much espresso. Yep, there's no surprises. Yeah, my son loves this song. That's the coolest thing about your kid getting older, man. You start like sharing music with them and stuff, and
Oh yeah, dude. I be rocking out with my son all the time now. I put that song on, dude. That it feels like summer, bro. That shit slaps, dude. My girl liked that song. I was
yeah,
rapping that shit on the fucking in the Tahoe, bro.
in the
I was going to
towel.
get my haircut on Saturday with my
Oh,
son, bro. And my son was rocking out to that shit,
hell
dude.
yeah, dude! I love that.
Yeah, that shit was tight, dude.
I love that, man. I love sharing music,
Yeah,
dude.
I used to rock out to Buck Owens with my dad.
Hell
I
yeah,
got
man.
a tiger by the tail.
That's awesome, dude. That's really cool. Yeah, so AO is he caught wind of Eminem and like Kendrick Lamar. You know, I police some of the things that he listens to here and there, but he was enthralled by the lyricism. This was about a year and a half ago. And on VR chat, or not VR chat, I don't let him on there. But on Rec Room, nice fucking core weed, beautiful, beautiful retest.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good. And Oracle, dude, I can't even see straight right now. This is wild. I'm talking kind of to help myself stay chill right now, dude.
Monday, bro.
I know.
Fucking Potter, dude.
God damn, man. We
What the fuck happened to Oracle?
it ripped my boy. My
Bro, I
son.
bought calls on Friday, and they were down like 50% this morning. I was like, you know what? Closing the app, not gonna look at it. I just opened it to a bag.
Nice job, man. Nice fucking job. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to make sure that we're not missing any targets. 206. Yeah, 206.14 is the 30-minute wick. I see it. Listen, every structure, every green candle, it's always going to offer some resistance. You got to look at what's underneath you. So 206.62 is the precise green candle. But anyway, AO's there's like on Rec Room, it's like this bunch of little games on paintball and like rock climbing, and it's fun every once in a while. But they have like it's a bunch of kids rapping, and they like you get on stage and like they have like people cheer. It's kind of interesting actually what they built. But AO I didn't know this. AO's developing a following on there. And I listened to him rapping last night. I almost recorded it and sent it in here because I was like, I mean, it's not like bob your head good, but lyrically, I'm like, damn, bro, he's fucking like he's. I don't know. It sounds like I'm just bragging about my son, but it's like I did not know he could rhyme like that. I was like, damn, something fucking good at thinking about like, and he like learning different words and shit. What's up, man?
Sorry, brother. Don't mean to interrupt. Can I hit you with a question real quick about Celsius while I have a second?
Yeah.
I have a
Oh shit.
little 1 hour
Oh, I had that up already.
and I have my stop loss now. I can't really decide whether to leave it at the cost basis of 51.55 or the floor at that 50.30. But I mean, obviously, as of right now, we should be good. But
Right now we're
do you
good.
like those as a stop loss?
You said 50. What was the first one? The first number?
51.55, I think, is the cost basis. Sorry, I don't have access to my chart. And then 50.30 is the floor for me.
What's your expiration?
The 30th, and I am about break even right now. Somehow, I
Okay.
really don't know how.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. If you break even, which means that if this was to lose that level, you would be down atrociously, right? Yeah, you'd be fucked. So let's not do that, right? Let's find out via lower time frame analysis where or what has to be held in order for this to continue moving higher, right? I would even be as bold as to go to the 3-minute here, right? And we got empty space moving up. What did we just break out from? 2 different little tiny levels here below us.
Wait, give me 1 second. I'm gonna give you a level. I'm not even looking. Hold on. Let me look at my chart and tell you what I think. See if I'm right.
Pins looks like it's a recoil ready to pop. Cue the toe shoot.
What about 52
Just tell him he's wrong.
on the 30-minute?
Say that again.
5250 is the wicks I have on my 1 hour, lines up with some candle closes on the 30-minute as what we can't lose for Celsius. Or more, I should say, what I can't lose because I'm break even.
I would say you're I mean, yeah, essentially yes. Now I do see, and it literally just happened as I was that candle closed right there. This was kind of empty. You filled that up really quickly. So my thoughts are like let's also look at what we had to recover, which was here. That's 5263. So already that's gonna start putting us in the moving us in the wrong direction. Doesn't mean you have to get out,
Yeah.
but that level right there, which is 52, the candle, and then I'm on the 3 minute, by the way. You know what I mean? So like this is,
Yeah.
but I see that 5250, yeah, 5250, 5240, same thing, being that area that can't be lost here. And now that we are moving up, or we just moved up, and we're kind of tapping that for Jesus Christ, Oracle. Core Weave is also, yeah, bro. We're might have a fucking short week, man. Take a vacation. I mean, I can't. The kids are in school.
Dude, fucking take him out of school, bro.
Dude, I would, man, but I've already kind of maxed that shit out. They're gonna call the cops on me.
I'm gonna homeschool my son, bro.
I'm thinking about doing the same, man.
Yeah, my wife is already talking about it. Yeah.
I mean, dude,
he's autistic and shit, so they're not. That school is not doing a good job. But anyways, we're gonna probably end up doing it with my son, just probably with him.
yeah,
But,
yeah. I'm thinking of I'm not. I don't know. I was about to say I'm not the greatest educator, but then obviously that's literally my job. Not part of it. So I think I would need guidance in that. You know what I mean? Like possibly even hiring, like,
all right, so
you know,
we're gonna get somebody to help my wife for sure, but
because
we're looking into it. I'll tell you about it later, Potter.
yeah. Technically, if you set them up with a lot of money, do they have to be study for 8 hours to teach them the PV? So, yeah, but I mean, you can have a lot of money and be dumb. You know what I mean? And so, like, I don't like the avenue of education, but this is the most important time for kids kids to be learning about how to be adults, and which fuck, we're adults and this shit's changing every goddamn day. But god damn, bro, I should just keep yapping. Sorry, checking positions here. Dude, core weave is so sweet, juicy. What a surprise.
Yeah, this is where I struggle on that one because I mean it's straight ripping into what was gonna be my entry. You know what I mean? So I should be expecting it to build, but because
I've
I have a
also
target of
Yeah, that's
101.
my position too.
I also noticed that you look for a lot of entries intraday. Am I off on that?
I would say I no, I would say my problem is I marry a number. You know what I mean? So like I have
Yeah, I
had
could
this
agree with that.
91 to 101 number for core
Mm-hmm.
weave. So
Damn.
like I don't care when it happens. I'm just wait. Whether for good or bad, I'm locked into that. Okay, when's it gonna break 91?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that's the same for every chart. And I don't even think about what time it comes.
Well, there you go. That's step one. You've identified the problem. Hold on one second, man. I'm multi the
You have
motherfucking tab.
identified your problem.
Well, sometimes when we say it out loud, like it's like, oh, well, fuck. You know what I mean? Like now I'm more aware. But if he marries a
I'm trying to
number,
think of where the problem is.
you're marrying a number. You said it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So
Mhm.
how do we solve that, right? How do we detach from the number and focus on the setup and focus on, okay, if so like let's break down, mentally. We find a good setup. It's a 24-hour setup. We like it's coming off of, similar to core weave. It's coming out of a bunch. are coming out of structure and consolidation. And it, similar to this, we're looking for moves to confirm that it's going to move into that empty space, right? Because ultimately we could see, 100 or 102, and that's the trade that we can see, and we want to take it. But that play is going to start somewhere. And so if we can move down and place price points that, if released, right, would lead to the inevitable move to that trigger, right? So not the trigger, but the move to the trigger. Is that a play? That there's always a problem that can be, solved. Sometimes it's not worth solving because it's just shitty. But in this case, right, with all of that analysis that we've done, price targets such as 81, 27, right? Not just focusing on, because in order to get, if you're saying, well, I like this setup, 1, 2, 1, 2, we got to go for a 3, we got empty space into there. And obviously trading box to box is the whole thing. But if I can find that same opportunity or pressure point that, if relieved, would allow for us to move to said trigger, then it might be a good idea to look or to take those trades there. And what you do to circumvent the potential rejections or bouncy price action that can happen in range, can happen, doesn't always happen, you're adding time. You're adding a week, you're adding 2 weeks, depending on what's up above you. So I think, setting, finding a good play. And then if you have to say, or you're saying to, go ahead.
So realistically, that 91 for me should have been an added week, not an entry.
Exactly. Right. That should have been something that you're trading to.
Yep.
I'm trading to this because that is what would inevitably. Now, at this point, a lot of people might say, well, we've ripped really hard. I'm going to go ahead and roll my contracts now or at the next area that I can set a stop loss on, because, right, we don't necessarily know how CoreWeave is going to respond to this over it. Now, I'm just saying that not happening right now, and obviously it will deal with that problem, but right. But yeah, man, if there's and obviously you're going to have to apply this logic to sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes the box is so tightly consolidated and so whippy. I'm trying to think of one that I saw this morning. Was it NVIDIA? It was one of the chippies. I think it was the chips. Yeah. Something actually like this, right? At some point, if you're looking to take it from here to here, it's going to, and now that I'm thinking about it, there's probably, let's go down to the lower time frame. So I think it would have been underneath that 189.10. So yeah, this one's probably actually not a great example at all. But there are, and as soon as I see an example, I'll say that. But there are stocks that, as tightly bound as they are and as much consolidation and wicks, typically, it's always best. And let me throw this last little layer on here. If there is empty space on both sides, I want to wait. I want to make sure that I'm taking the right side of that trade. And so I'll wait for a candle close the floor with no bounce, or at the ceiling with no rejection, or a candle close below or above, one of the two. So, but I mean, guys, it's every single stock. We are problem solvers. Every single time we step to the plate, we are accepting and knowing that we're going to have to use our noggins and all of the information that I'm teaching you, right? And it's through that process, you're going to find out what you need to work more on. So, young Pinto
that
and
help a lot. I appreciate that.
No problem, dude. Young Pinto and Rich, dude, your profile picture is
I think a lot of people is gonna have new profile pictures.
yeah. Okay, core weave is struggling here a little bit, but it's leaving again. We want to see empty space as it leaves. Is there any reason that I'm not watching pins? The more I watch it, the more anxiety and unnecessary analysis is being done on it. If my triggers aren't going off, I don't need to be staring at it. That's never going to be like that's something that makes us feel like we have control when ultimately we don't. You know, we don't have control. The only thing we have control over is how we respond to said alerts. So I'm just on standby. What else can I do? You know, expirations are okay. I'm still green. Not as green as I was, but that's not why I took the fucking trade. And the more chop, the cheaper, you know. So that's what's happening right now. But I might have to roll my contracts out another week. That's where my anxiety is coming from. I got it. Thanks for the tip. Set your alerts, Tyler. What do I think of Riley to the upside? Did I think that? Riley? O'Reilly Auto Parts. Wow. Damn. Live in Sweden? Gotta watch that later. Fuck it. Watch it now. If Oracle hits 220, I'm done for the week. I'd be proud of you. End of the month, Tyler. Uh, for Celsius, is it? I'm not sure how many of you have. Obviously, we just talked to Golf Man, but I'm not sure what we got on Celsius. But it is doing pretty good here up against the third. We'll see how this ends. But right now, we need to hold that 53. I think is especially important. Two prime. No, he didn't have to be. Damn, Ivy is not fucking around this year, guys. I don't know. I just made like a. I just was like, damn, look at that profile picture. These profile pictures are crazy. She said, that's no more of that. I don't make the rules, guys. She does. She's starting an uprising, dude. It's only a matter of time now. Try. How's Kava doing? I didn't got any alerts on that one. Okay, sideways. Easy. Celsius is at the highs here, folks. I hope Michael Burry got liquidated. Dude, he probably took that shit so long ago. When was the filing? That shit happens every time, though. I'm gonna go get ready for school. See y'all later. See you, brother. Did I look at Riley for you, dude? Or am I tripping? Oh, my bad, brother. Oh, good base. Oh, shit. I mean, damn. I guess maybe, yeah. You needed to, yeah. I've never traded this. It looks a little sketchy, a little scary, a little scared. I guess they're scared sometimes. Yeah, it looks like $8 needs to break on that bad boy. Did Neil say 220 today? What a fucking bad man.
To the moon. They were like 36 cents, bro.
That's
Last
one.
week
If
we
you
were looking at a green deal and we're like, dude, I was like, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna wait. Fuck.
fuck.
No manches.
Oh, I got the munchies.
So, me too.
No huevos.
No balls.
That's
Puro
funny.
canicas. All right, fellas. I'll see you guys at 12.
Okay, bro.
See you guys in.
Have a good day, man.
You guys too.
Adios, amigo.
Talk to you guys later.
Yeah, I'm gone too, bro. See y'all later at the end of the
I gotta go eat myself.
day. Go
Period.
stuff my face too.
Yep, set your alerts. Take your money that you need to get off the table. And see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Later.